Hi, this is Aaron, and I am going to talk about making salves today. It is something very popular that many people do or want to do, but they don't necessarily know all the fun tips and tricks about it. The salve we are making today is our Vein Away salve. It is composed of 3 simple ingredients: rosemary, horse chestnut, and beeswax. The first thing that I have done is I have pre-measured my beeswax, which is going to be one of our base ingredients of holding everything together. And I am just chopping it into smaller bits and pieces so that it melts faster and melts evenly when we mix it with our infused oils. Alright, so after a few minutes of chopping my wax, you can tell it is fighting me quite a bit. Oftentimes, you can source your beeswax as pre-chopped or pre-pelleted pieces, so you don't have to do as much prep work. We are using a double boiler method today, which is simply a big pot with water with a smaller pot inside of it that you melt all of your ingredients together. Alright, now that all of our beeswax is melted, we are going to start measuring out our pre-infused infused oils. If you don't know how to infuse oils, it's very simple. You can start off by having your herbs dried, putting them in olive oil, a splash of alcohol, and keeping it warm around 90 to 100 degrees. And keeping it out of the dark, sitting for 2 weeks, and then pressing off the oil, and your infusion is done. So, like most things we use and do here, be sure to shake it well before you pour or use it, because the nature of the infused oil will settle and separate. If you are measuring using a graduated cylinder, you want to measure at the bottom of the meniscus. For those of you that don't remember your chemistry class, the meniscus in the graduated cylinder is the bottom of the curve. Do you see how on either side the oil is being pulled up by the cylinder itself? If you look at our markings, we're shooting for 60 milliliters. At the bottom of the meniscus, we are at 60. If you're measuring from the top, it should be about 61 or 62. To keep track or tally how much you have poured is to create a line to mark how many times you have poured a full 100 mils into your pot. Each line on the side of the pot is 100 milliliters from our graduated cylinder. As the cold oil hits the hot beeswax, it re-solidifies, and you want to stir until all of the chunkies and floaties are reincorporated.